Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels. And how are you doing this morning? Or this appropriate time of the day? It is my morning. I hope you are doing well. Yes, here we are again. And it's not a demo, even though it says demo everywhere. It is the official game, but if EA, who published this game, don't even acknowledge that they published it, really. Steam recently had an update where...
Znith just redeemed sit on it and swivel.
Well, we can do that. As I was saying... Wee! That's what I was saying. Wee! As I was saying, Steam recently had an update where, to comply with various laws, and they had to make sure that everybody knew what rating it was. And EA haven't even bothered to update it. So it's not available in some countries, so if they're not going to bother to update it so that it's available in all countries, I'm not going to put in the work to try and get myself a nice picture here and just say, man, it's a demo. Oh. Stretch.
Maniac_B just redeemed stream.
And hello. Yes. Thank you for waiting. I saw you saying that. Needed to wait. I have stretched my legs. I have stretched my arms. I am making sure I'm all limber and ready with my clicking finger. But yeah, there we are. Cool. And yeah, we're doing Emerald City Confidential again today. Hopefully, the end of it. You know, everywhere I've said, I've mentioned that it's the conclusion. So hopefully it's the conclusion. I know we're in the last chapter, 2 chapters. So yeah, we'll be looking at that and seeing how we go there. Aside from that, sorry we didn't have a stream yesterday. I learned like 10 minutes before the stream that I would have to end the stream half an hour into my usual time. So didn't see much point in streaming. So I did press the toggle switch which said, hey, no stream next time. But, you know, not a lot of advance notice for you, for anybody out there. I'm sorry about that. But hey, there we go. So, with nothing else to discuss and nothing else going on, let's switch on over to the game and see if we can solve the final mystery and work out, well, find the last of the witches, place their soul back into their body, or release their soul to the right point, the capstone. No, keystone, sorry, not capstone. And, you know, bring balance to Oz. Maybe we can do that. Oh!
Maniac_B just redeemed loud noises.
Loud noises. Well, I guess, given we're doing Emerald City Confidential, noises for this one. I mean, noises are click, 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 because it's a point and click game, but that's not right. So, I don't know. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz, he said in a particularly crappy voice. Before we start off, let's have a quick look. Medals. There we go, we've earned 4 of them, 2 of them. Oh, we haven't finished Chapter 3. Chapter 4. We reached the end of Chapter 4. I thought there were 5 chapters. I thought we had reached the end of Chapter 3, but obviously not. By solving one of the witches. Alright, we haven't collected all. These are all the collect the button ones. And here we have take 25 gun rides, which we have done. We defeated Mombi in the arena without losing once. And become Ambassador of Oz and finish the game. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Complete Chapter 3, complete Chapter 4, and then finish the game. Is what I assume there's 5 chapters. Or is why I assume there's 5 chapters. Let's resume the last game. We were...
Shaggy, shaggy, shaggy.
We had just seen this, but let's watch it again to remind ourselves.
Hurt me deeply. Haven't I always been good to you? Didn't I help you start your business?
Oh! Well, I didn't press anything there. Woo! Hello, everyone. Oh, yes. No.
Business.
Nobody wants to be.
Yeah, but, And have I asked for much in return? Think of where you'd be without me. You were eager for my help when you started, and now you want to
My loud
refuse
noises
me?
scared them away.
I didn't have much, choice, did I? There's always a choice. You can either pay me what you owe, or you don't. Just be prepared to accept the consequences. I understand. Good.
Excellent. I love that in a game. Choice and consequences. That is what I look for most in an RPG and storytelling and things, where you can make a choice and there are consequences to your actions. That's great. Are you with the game with the kids and a Pink Panther? Oh. I don't know a Pink Panther game, no. Weren't conversations. I don't know. Alright. Well. Okay, hello Shaggy. What else have we got? A certificate.
Looks like Shaggy's gump garage passed its yearly inspection.
Good to know. Gumpheads, cold and lifeless, waiting to be brought to life. I mean, were they alive beforehand? Did somebody shoot them? And then stuff them? And then put them up there? So this is actually necromancy? Necromancy in Oz? Is that what's going on? Various tools. They belong to Shaggy. I must say, Norville's let himself go, if we're talking about that, Shaggy. Bits of Gump. This stuff will be part of a Gump one day. Right now, it's just junk. Oh, well, there was a shiny thing. There we go, there's another button. More junk? I don't want any of this bunch of junk. Well, that's a shame. Because I might force you to try and pick it up. Various tools again, they belong to Shaggy. Alright, well, Shaggy. Tell me about
Shaggy?
things.
Yeah, that's me. What can I do you for?
I'm Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Just a few. Hey, I'm here on a secret mission. Let me tell you about my secret mission. I'm looking for a keystone. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Don't, be like me and go around and ask everybody you see about it.
I'm looking for a keystone. Ever hear of it?
No. Well, I don't think so.
Oh well. What is this place?
What is this place?
Gump Garage. I fix and, store gumps.
I've heard stories about gump construction. They were built and then sprinkled with life powder. I assume you're licensed to use life powder?
Yeah, totally. Of course. Certificates on the, wall.
Are we sure about that? Alright. Can you tell me anything about the Tin Man who's standing right outside your, Gump Garage?
Can you tell me anything about the Tin Man?
He's the governor.
He does a good job?
Yeah,
Not made of
sure. I have no complaints.
Alright. Did an expedition party come through here? I thought they said patty for a moment. I thought, well, that's an adventurous burger.
Did an expedition party come here recently?
The, one from, the Emerald City?
Yes.
Ah,
They
yeah,
came here?
Ansel.
Uh-huh. I, stored their gump.
Oh.
They never came back for it. I had to, sell it.
Who to? That's a shame. Who was that frog?
Who was that frog?
Frogman. He's, a customer.
You built
So
him a gump?
inventive.
Yes.
When someone stumbles over their words, it usually means they're lying. Shaggy, on the other hand, stumbles over all his words. So he's either lying all the time, a horrible speaker, or both. See you around, Shaggy.
Sure.
Alright. We haven't really got anything to tell me here just yet. The Pink Panther Passport to Peril. Oh. I don't think I know that at all. It's not even one that, rings a vague bell in my head about something I saw once in a magazine or something. Alright. Oh. I thought I saw a shiny thing there. Yeah, I did. There we are. Alright. Well, we've spoken to the Tin Man. We did that last time. And the Sawhorse. And the Sawhorse went with the people, so we can have them lead us to the expedition if we can do something for them. I can't recall what. And then there's this over here that we haven't been into. Gales? Cakes? It certainly gets your attention. And it's all blue, so I can't recall which land that is. Let's find out.
70%.
Is that
Maniac
so
underscore
much
be
to
just
ask?
redeemed hydrate.
After all, think of all the work I've done on
As we're
your
going into a
behalf.
bar.
You arrived here with nothing. Look what you've achieved.
But 70% of all my earnings.
A mere token of your appreciation. You
Oh.
do appreciate what I've done, don't you?
Yes, but I was going to send that money home to my family on the farm. It hasn't rained in months. They need the help. If I give you 70%, I'll have barely enough left over to keep this place open.
Then it appears you have a choice to make. My assistant will come by to collect later. Good day.
It's a frog wearing a bathrobe. It doesn't feel that intimidating, but you know. Why is there Kermit in this game? Not only Kermit, but horrible Kermit. Frogman. Alright, well there's another one of those. Got 6 out of 7 of those, and 6 out of 7, and 7 out of 7. We got all of the green ones now. Alright, so just one red and one yellow topaz to find. And that's ruby, isn't it? Yeah, alright. That's Petra. Anything fun? Salt shakers? No? Nothing clickable? Except the Oh, cake! That's what it said. I thought that was a G at the beginning. Alright. Oh, okay. I would like to buy a cake.
Are you Miss Cake?
That's me. Would you like a table?
No. I'm not here to eat. My name is Petra. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Things are quiet, so I have time.
Oh, good. I'm here on a secret mission. Don't tell anybody. Don't mention it to anybody, because, you know, it's a secret. But do you know about anything called a keystone?
I'm looking for something called a keystone. Have you heard of it?
Keystone? No, I haven't, but I'm new to the area, so I'm not the one to ask.
You're from Munchkin Country. Not that I needed to ask. Nobody would dress like that unless they were from Munchkin Country.
That's me, Munchkin farm girl, born and bred.
Or, you know, they had a uniform that they wanted to use for their business. Yeah, maybe they were just like that then. I guess everybody is in like their colours. Like Petra comes from Emerald City, so she's in green. You come from Munchkin Country, so you're in blue. What brought you here from Munchkin Country?
What brought you here from Munchkin Country?
The mountains, of course. Munchkin Country will always be home, but it's so flat and boring.
Oh, okay. What can you tell about Nick Chopper, the governor? Oh, the Tin Man, yes. He's got that big chopper of his.
What can you tell me about Nick Chopper, the governor?
Oh, the Tin Man? He seems nice enough, but just between you and me, he doesn't act like a real governor.
How so?
Well, look at him, standing around drinking all day. It's shameful.
Maybe he has a good reason to drink.
Nothing could be that bad.
Looks at things quickly. Oh, alright, okay. Nothing could be that bad. I mean, I'm pretty certain that you will be sitting around drinking all day if, you know, you have to give up 70% of your profits. Or not even of your profits. I think it said of what you make. So not even after expenses. So, what sort of restaurant is this? I don't understand. Is it cakes? Do you only sell cakes?
What sort of restaurant is this?
Well, I can cook just about anything, but my specialty is Munchkin cuisine.
Really?
They can't get Munchkin food here in the Winky Mountains, so I'm bringing it to them.
Yes.
How are you doing that?
Trade secret.
I had forgotten that it was called Winky Mountains. We've got a man and his chopper outside running Winky Country, or near the Winky Mountains. Never mind. Who was that frog? That mysterious frog who was here?
Who was that frog?
Oh, the Frogman. He's just a customer of mine.
You looked pretty upset when you were talking to him.
Upset? No, not me. Things couldn't be better.
See, now, we know she's lying, but she did not stumble over her words, as Shaggy had, and as the prompt had said, people who are lying stumble over their words. You know, this would have been an excellent place to reinforce that thing. But no. Alright, how well do you know Shaggy, the gump mechanic, who is just across the way from here?
How well do you know Shaggy, the gump mechanic?
That funny man next door?
That's the one.
He comes in here sometimes, but we've never really talked. He hardly says a word.
Okay. Do you know, did an expedition come to town recently?
Did an expedition team come into town recently?
I don't know. I only got here a few months ago. I haven't had the time to really get to know anybody.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
And you're just going to stand there holding up your thing all day? Is that a speciality here of cakes, is it? Alright, well, I'm not sure. What have we got? Some candy. A heavy cake and a light cake. But, I mean, these are things left over from the other place. Oblivion pills. A rope. Spirit rod, which is the thing that we had to find in the first act. And now the thing with the spirits trapped inside it. Dog whistle. Yeah, I don't think Toto's around here. So none of that is... I mean, all of that came from the other area, and it doesn't seem like you would have to use things from the other area in this area, apart from the spirit rod. So yeah, doesn't seem like that sort of game. And then we got some magics. Escape them in and out of prison, and absorb magical energy from sap. I mean, I guess we could go and threaten the Iron Horse by sapping it. That doesn't seem great. Oh, hey there. Somebody playing Warframe. So I guess we'll leave the diner, because, I mean, again, there's nothing here. Maybe we'll have to talk to the governor. Now that we know he's, been... Oh, yep.
So, how much did you extort today?
Now that we know he's extortion.
Extort? I do not extort. I merely get paid for services owed. You just watch your back, Frogman. You just remember who is really in charge here, Governor. Good night to you.
Quest completed. Explore the town afloat. We went to 2 places, 3 places if we include this area over here. Alright, hey buddy. Let me talk to you, Tin Man. Oh, you're just going to take another drink.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
Tell me about Frogman.
Who are you talking to?
You're kidding, right? Everyone knows the Frogman.
I'm not from around here. I don't know him.
Well, consider yourself lucky.
Who is he?
Who is he?
If you asked him, he's a a businessman.
What kind of business?
Businessman, eh?
The protection business.
Nah, the old protection racket. Some things never go out of style. So he's a mobster.
You said it, not me.
When he tells you to jump, and you get in the air before you say how high. Him and his legs. His jumpy legs. Why are you also afraid of him? Is it because he could jump on you? Is it because he's got a really long tongue that could stick to the side of your face and be horrible and disgusting? Is it because he goes around in a bathrobe and you're scared of what goes on underneath there.
Why are you so afraid of him?
Afraid? Who said I was afraid?
You agreed with whatever he said. You're supposed to be in charge.
Yeah? Well, it's not that simple. I might be in charge, but that guy's in control.
Then you're not in charge. You're merely a puppeted figurehead. What does he control?
What does he control?
He controls half the businesses in Winky Country and pays off the other half. He's got everyone under his thumb, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't understand what you mean. There's only 2 businesses in Winky Country, and he was extorting both of them. Never mind. Why haven't you arrested him?
Why haven't you arrested him?
Look, if I marched in there, it's not just the frogman I'm hurting. He controls countless businesses, and if he goes down, they all go down.
So, if they do business with the mobster, they deserve what they get.
Easy enough to say. But the Winky people are simple people. They just want to live their lives in peace. They deal with the frogman because it makes their lives easier.
And if they didn't?
Their lives would be a lot harder, and a lot shorter.
I mean, no. That's not true. I mean, he's extorting both of these businesses here, so if he went down, their business would get better. And the other half that he pays off, how does he pay them off? I don't understand. I mean, I understand what paying off somebody means. He gives them money. So are you saying that without giving them the money, they would collapse? They're not a good enough business to stick around. Well, that's unfortunate. That's the way it happens if your business is crap. Unless we're saying the Frogman is some sort of great equalizer, some sort of he's trying to make some sort of communist utopia where businesses get enough to survive, but not necessarily, and make sure they all survive, and then the rest goes into some sort of communal pot that Frogman happens to be holding at this moment. And I mean, he's only wearing a dressing gown, so it's not as if he wears extravagant clothes or anything. So I don't know. Doesn't sound quite like what's going on there, but still. So you do nothing. Oh. Nobody likes it in Winky Country when it gets hard.
So you do nothing?
Hey, you think I haven't tried? There's no concrete proof. Without it, his lawyer would tie everything up in court for years. And then all of Winky Country gets dragged through the mud.
So all you need is proof?
Not just proof. We need airtight, solid evidence.
Nobody likes a dirty Winky.
Evidence so great there's no chance of it ending up in court.
Let me make you a deal. I'll get you this evidence, and you'll take me to the Keystone that you don't know where it is? Make Iron Horse take me to the Keystone?
Let's make a deal. I get the evidence, and then you tell me where the expedition party went.
Are you serious?
Do I look like someone who jokes?
Huh. Why not? Sure, kid. I'll make that deal. You can pull that off.
Man.
I'll let you do anything you want.
How do I get to him?
Ask the Sawhorse. He'll take you.
Oh. Okay, Source. Visit the Frogman. Does he work with anybody?
Does he work with anyone?
Is he just on his own?
He's got an assistant living with him. If you speak to him, you'll have to go through her.
Anything you can tell me about her?
No.
Nothing?
No. Just leave it, all right?
I think I touched a nerve.
Ooh.
All right, forget it.
I'm trying to think of anybody I know from my very limited knowledge of Oz, having seen Oz, Return to Oz, and I think I read the original book? I cannot recall. I might have done. But yeah, I can't think of anybody who was in Oz who is with the Tin Man. Alright. Anything I should be prepared for, apart from, whoever this she is?
Anything I should be prepared
Or
for?
her.
The Frogman is a slippery one. He's always got a trick up his sleeve, one way or the other. So be prepared for anything.
Does he stuff the ballot boxes by using loads and loads of frog spawn to create loads of voters. Is that why you're in charge? Because he got all of his frog spawn to vote for you.
Where does the frogman live?
Other frogs.
He's got a villa in the mountains. The Sawhorse can take you. Just ask him.
Alright, Sawhorse.
Let's change the
I was
subject.
calling you Iron Horse.
With pleasure.
Bye. Do you... No? Alright, let's just see if you got anything more about Winky countries.
About this area,
Yeah.
let's talk about something else.
Alright, no,
Sure.
we've exhausted the topics there. Fine. I decided I don't want to talk about something called Winkies.
We'll talk more later.
If you
Hey,
say so.
Sawhorse. Take me to the Frogman.
Sawhorse,
Yeah.
Go to Frogman's villa.
can you take me to the frogman's villa?
It's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Oh, riding side saddle. Okay. Well. Okay. Windows. Yes.
There's a light on. There must be someone up there.
There's nobody home.
Sweet Lurline, would you look at the size of that place? You
I
could
mean-
fit my entire office on the front lawn.
That's a spade. So I was going to say, oh, given that it's card related, maybe that's the Queen of Hearts, who's his enforcer, the Frogman's enforcer. But that doesn't make any sense because the Queen of Hearts is not from Oz. They're from Alice in Wonderland. So
Flat, empty sky as far as I can see.
I
There's
still
not
have no
one
idea.
building or streetlight to make it interesting. I hate the country.
Ah, well.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Petra. I'm here to see the frogman.
What is this regarding?
I'm here to discuss a business proposition. I'm here for something. It's private. Nah, I'm here to discuss a business proposition. That's most likely to get myself in through the front door.
I'm here to discuss a business proposition with him.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Do I need one?
Let's find out. Come with me.
Ooh. What a quest we completed, eh?
Yes, Nimmy?
A Miss Petra is here to see you, sir.
Is she? All right, send her in.
Are you the frogman?
The one and only. And you are Petra from the Emerald City.
What makes you think that?
Give me some credit. You don't
No.
exactly blend in, do you?
You don't give anybody
I
else
had
credit.
no idea I was that obvious.
Why would I extend you any credit?
I hate the countryside. I stick out like a sore thumb. Say what you like about the city, but I fit in there.
I'm pretty certain people might recognize you anyway, Petra, from there. Is me being from Emerald City some sort of problem for you here?
Is me being from the Emerald City a problem?
Not at all. I was just making an observation. I have nothing but fondness for the city. I just wouldn't be caught dead living there.
What with me being a businessman and all, of course I enjoy the city, with all its bright lights and money-making opportunities. Yes, I just don't want to go there at all. The city's not all bad.
The city's not all bad.
Too noisy and crowded for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, in a city
believe
so
that.
full of green, how would someone like me stand out?
He definitely had a point there.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Okay. Who was the woman who brought me up here? Because I've no idea.
Who was that woman that brought me up here?
That was Nimi Ami, my personal assistant. A very capable woman.
All right. Okay. That's weird. I was under the impression that she was going to be like a bruiser sort of woman, sitting as they were sending people around to collect the payments. But obviously not. All right. Or maybe she's more capable than she looks. Maybe she's a witch or has some magic or something. Anyway, I'm looking for something called a keystone.
I'm looking for something called a keystone.
A keystone. Sounds fascinating.
It's supposed to be in the area.
Oh, is that so? Well, I've never heard of it.
Yes, you have. You're lying. Or I think you're lying. Even though you didn't stumble over any words. I still think that you found it and have maybe built over it or something. I saw you talking to Nick Chopper.
I saw you talking to Nick Chopper.
The Tin Governor? Yes, I see him often. What of it?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It sounded
is
like
it
you
illegal?
were threatening him.
Threats? The very idea. I am a law-abiding citizen like anybody else.
What sort of work do you do?
Me? I'm a gentleman of leisure.
Now I know that's a lie.
Is it now? Not many are brave enough to say that to my face. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't throw you out of here.
Because I'm charming and quirky? There are people who are trying to take you down. Yeah, I could sell them out. I'm looking for work. Maybe we could help each other. Maybe we could help each other. Even though, you've indicated that you know nothing about keystones whatsoever.
Maybe we could help each other.
Help me, huh? In what way can you help me?
I'm resourceful. I can get things done.
I can walk down to the
You
village
need someone
and
to
get
get
the
their
stuff.
hands dirty. I'm your girl.
You make a good point. However, what makes you qualified to join my business?
I've got something nobody else has.
What's that?
A magic license.
Oh, okay.
Fake, I'm sure.
No, it's legit. Given to me by Queen Ozma herself.
Ha! Perhaps you'd like to sell me the Winky Ravine while you're at it.
I'm being sincere. I have connections. We can help each other.
You want to help me? All right. Use your so-called connections to smuggle something out of the Emerald City for me.
Okay. Is smuggling part of your business?
Is smuggling part of your business?
It's never been proven.
You never slipped up. Not once.
Why do you care?
I just want to make sure I'm working for someone who knows what he's doing.
You're not working for me yet.
Alright. What kind of thing
What
do you
kind
need me
of
to smuggle?
something?
Something of dubious magical quality.
You mean it's a magic artifact?
It could be. It's a present for Nimiami.
Oh.
You get that from me, then maybe we can
I've
deal.
got a die. It doesn't do anything. It's of dubious magical provenance, or whatever they said, property. Because, it's not magical in any way, so it's dubious of its magicalness. Alright. Why do you need me to do that?
Why do you need me to do that? Surely you've got smugglers of your own.
Of course I do, but it's a slow process. In the old days, you could find a willing gump to fly stuff in and out of the city for you, but not anymore.
No.
Now it's all
I
done
can't
by
remember
boat.
how I get back to the Emerald
It's
City.
safer, but it takes forever. If your license is legit, you can fly in, grab the stuff, and fly out with no trouble.
Alright. Alright. I guess I'll do it.
Alright, I'll do it. What do I need to get?
There's a black market dealer in the city. She's known as the Patchwork Girl. You know her?
You could say that.
Yeah, well, we've met.
Find her. Tell her I sent you. Then bring back whatever she gives you. You got it?
Smuggle for the Frogman.
No problem.
Maybe I could...
Thank you for your time, Miss Ami.
Good evening.
No. Alright. I can go down
I'm
the
not walking all the way back down the mountain.
Oh.
Not when I've got a trusty sawhorse to do it for me.
Alright, well maybe I don't have a trusty sawhorse. I have a sawhorse. Hey, he wants me to do some smuggling. Is that enough evidence? I mean, it's just my word. You gonna take another drink?
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
About the Frogman?
Who are you talking to?
No.
You're kidding everyone.
I'm not...
Well,
Let's
with pleasure.
No, I was going to say, hey, he wants me to smuggle for him. No, you don't want to acknowledge that? Alright, then
We'll
I'll
talk
end the
more
conversation.
later.
If you say so.
Now, how do I get back? Ah, there's a gum stand. There we go. We can go back to Emerald City. Well, Petra's office. And we'll go over here and speak to our friendly friend, Scraps.
Scraps. Hello there.
Yeah, I've got some
some
buttons
buttons
for
for
you.
you.
While I'm here.
You do? Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, do I mean fantastic? Oh, it doesn't matter. Thank you, neighbor.
That's great. Oh, a scruffy sketch of the Tin Man, yeah. Don't ask where Shaggy puts that hose. The first sketch of Miss Cake. Ugu, as inspired by Bruce Timm. Oh, right, yes. We've seen Wheat Wanderer already, and the first sketch of the Wizard. Early concept art with Glinda. Petra on a Gump. Mombi, looking like Rita Hayworth. I mean, aside from the red hair, I'm not really sure. I get that. There's Ozma. There's the Scarecrow. Sketch of Ansel looking like Clark Gable. We've definitely seen that one before. But I don't think we've seen any of the others. Well, there we go.
Here are some more drawings. Enjoy.
Thank you. I did enjoy them. But
Scraps.
now, I need
Hello
frog-related things. The Frogman
The
sent me.
Frogman sent me.
Oh, that cute little man. Are you here to pick up his magic paintbrush?
Oh, is that what it
A
is?
magic paintbrush. Sure, yes, that's me.
I'm here to pick up whatever it is. Alright.
Thanks, Scraps.
Anytime, neighbor.
So, what's so magic about this paintbrush?
Oh, it's horrible. Or do I mean wonderful? Either way, it lets you paint whatever you think about.
Is that right?
Oh.
It can
mean-
only be used twice, though. So tell the Frogman to speak to me if he wants more.
I'll remember.
Okay.
Bye, Scraps.
Toodaloo!
So we're going to have to get them to paint something that we want by forcing them to think about particular things. I mean, any paintbrush allows you to paint what you think about, because that's how it works. I think about the thing, and then I pick up the paintbrush and then paint it. It lets me do that. Are you telling me it will do it for me? Because that is different. Alright, let's go to the university before we leave here and just see if they know anything about the Frogman. I desire
knowledge.
Do you know anything about people? Oh, somebody else. Same person again. Nick Chopper. There we go. There's new
Give
stuff.
me the public record of Nick Chopper, the governor of Winky Country.
Swallow the pill. Nick Chopper, the Tin Woodman. A known companion of the Scarecrow, the Lion, and Dorothy Gale, Nick Chopper was an ordinary woodman who had the misfortune of falling in love with the evil witch's son. Witch cast a spell on Nick. Next time he went to chop wood, he cut off his own arm. Nick sought the aid of a local tinsmith who replaced the missing arm with one made of tin. Undaunted, the witch cast a spell again and again until Nick's entire body was replaced with tin. Finally, the witch caused it to rain, which rusted the Tin Woodman solid. Many years went by until one day Nick was rescued by Dorothy Gale and her friends. After the defeat of the Western Witch, the people of Winky Country felt they needed a ruler with a good heart. Tin Man accepted the job and continues to rule over Winky Country to this day. I mean, I guess he can prove he's got a good heart by opening up his chest every so often. That's alright. Were there any more people on there? The Lion, the Witch, Ruggido, Osmo, Pumpkin, Tick-Tock, the Frogman, and the Western Witch. I don't
Give
know
me
that
the
we had
public
the
record of the Western Witch.
We'll have that. Swallow the pill now. If the Western Witch has a name, it was lost 40 years ago when she was killed by Dorothy Gale. Uh-oh. Although long dead, her name still strikes fears into the heart of children everywhere. Facts about her life vary. Some say she was a tyrant, others say she was misunderstood. Perhaps one day new evidence will surface that will set the record straight. Alright, and the Frogman. Oh.
Give me the public record of the Frogman.
Alright. Swallow the pill now. I mean, I suppose I could save it and try and give it to a me, so she would know. Little is known of the reclusive Frogman, other than his eclectic lifestyle. An Ozian of wealth and means, he lives in a secluded villa in the mountain of Winky Country. Alright, okay. Anything more about places? The town of Flow.
What do you got on the town of Flow?
It's all on the bill now. After the Western Witch was killed, her castle was taken apart brick by brick. Oh, okay, somebody's got the keystone somewhere then. Not knowing what to do with the bricks, Governor Nick Chopper ordered the city to be built out of the bricks. In time, the city of Flow, named for the flow of water that destroyed the witch, was created. So why wasn't it called Bucket? Never mind. While the town never became the bustling metropolis that the governor hoped it would be. The town is considered to be
Richard's
peaceful
just redeemed.
and
Sit
quiet.
on it and swivel.
Woo! I can swivel. I can go round and round and round and round and round. And
Richard's
yes.
just redeemed. Hydrate.
Thank you. I can do with another drink. It's the flow that they were just talking about, or it's as good as the flow. All right, and I don't know. Do we know Woot's Wild?
You got any info on Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane?
I don't know that we ever came back and saw that one. So let's swallow that pill and see what's going on there, and then we'll learn some more about Winky Country as well. A popular quadling tourist spot, Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane hosts magical duels between the few witches and wizards that are left. Contests are strictly regulated, very tame compared to the wild magic of the old days, as to stop each show from selling out each night. Or every night. And then Winky Country.
Tell me about Winky Country.
The fact that it says that Winkies all the time. Located on the western end of Oz is Winky Country, known for its expansive mountain ranges and sparkling waterfalls. It is considered by many to be a popular hiking spot. 40 years ago, the land of the Winkies was ruled over by the Wicked Witch of the West. After her defeat, rulership of the region was given to Nick Chopper, the Tin Man. He has acted as the country's governor ever since. Alright, okay. Well, I don't know that any of that was important to know. We can go back. I can just do this. Hey, look at how I smuggled. Hey, Tin Man.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
No,
You're
I know who
never-
you were talking
Let's
to.
change the...
With
No,
play-
not let's change the subject, but I have this brush, which I have smuggled out of the country at the behest of Frogman. I am allowed to have these because I have a license for this thing. But as soon as he gets his hands on it, that's a problem.
We'll talk more later.
No?
If you say so.
Alright, fine.
Sawhorse,
Yeah,
To the villa.
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
it's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Not Frogman, but Frogman. Enter the villa.
Hello. Petra, was it?
I mean,
That's
I never
right.
told you my name. What can you tell me about the Frogman? She rides side saddle. Nice touch. Yes. I don't know why that is a nice touch. I mean, surely, as she was in the army, I mean, it's possible she was never trained to be a cavalry type person, but she was in the army. I would have thought she would have learned how to ride a horse, just in case. I suppose it's side saddle just because it's easier to animate. I don't have to do the, oh, I throw my leg over the top so that it looks like I'm riding a horse properly. Well, not properly, but, you know. Okay, what can you tell me about the Frogman?
What can you tell me about the Frogman?
Anything I can tell you, he can tell you himself.
I mean, you can't tell me how you feel about the Frogman. Or what you do for the Frogman.
What do you do for the Frogman?
I am his personal assistant. Anything he needs me to do, I do.
That conjures up an image I don't want in my head.
Quickly, somewhere where I can paint it. Because I would make a load of money doing that, I know. Do you know anything about the Keystone?
Do you know anything about the Keystone?
The secret thing
you would
that I'm
have to
looking
ask
for?
the Frogman about that.
No? Do you know of an expedition?
Do you know if an expedition team came to this area?
A group of explorers came through here several months ago, yes.
Do you know where they went?
I'm afraid not. You'd have to ask the Frogman.
Alright. Well, I'm here to see him
I'm here
now.
to see the Frogman.
This way.
Yeah, Nimmy, what is it?
Petra, to see you again, sir.
Again? Send her in.
What do you mean, again? As if that was a horrible thing.
Have you got that item I asked for?
Yes, I do. I've got your paintbrush.
I've got your paintbrush.
Huh? You really got it?
Yes. I'm amazing. Why wouldn't you?
Right
Why would you
here.
think I couldn't?
I don't believe it. I gave you that job just to get you out of my hair.
What hair?
You are more resourceful than I imagined.
Resourceful? Right. If only all my jobs were that simple. What can I say? I told you so.
With you on my payroll, there's no doubt that I can expand my business into the city. This calls for a drink. Nimmy!
Yes, sir?
Bring us 2 martinis on the double.
Yes, sir.
Ignore the thing that I've got in my hand.
She
Ignore the
won't be
fact
a
that there's drinks over
I've
here.
gotta get going.
Must you? We haven't had our drink yet.
I'll take a rain check. I've got to set up our operations in Emerald City.
Of course, of course. Come back soon. We'll have that drink together.
It's a date. Ugh.
So you're working for us now, huh?
Is that a problem?
Yeah.
No. But since you're working for us, you can make a small delivery for me.
Get your facts straight, sister. I'm nobody's errand girl.
Here's a fact for you. I've got seniority. You don't just work for the Frogman. You also work for me.
Fine. What do you want?
Bring this locket to the governor.
Why?
Just do it.
I want to argue, but I don't want to raise any suspicions.
Alright. Oh.
Fine. Just this once.
Can I look in it? No, I can't do anything with it other than pick it up. Alright, well. Hey, Sawhorse. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you when you're up here. Only when we're back here. Alright, hey, Tin Man. I did a thing. Yes, I'll wait for you to take another drink before we talk.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
I have... can I ask
Who
about
are
the
you
Frogman?
talking to?
No, okay,
Yeah,
alright, we know all
well,
that.
Let's change.
With
No, alright, can I give you the locket? No, okay. I have to give you the locket outside of the
We'll talk
conversation.
more later.
if you say
Maybe I should have, you know, checked with everybody else to see if they knew anything about this. 1 second. Do you know anything about this, Shaggy? No, it's for the Tin Man. I know it's for the Tin Man. The question is, do you know anything about it? No, it's for the Tin Man. Alright, I'll give it to the Tin Man. Hey, do you know who I found this locket on the floor. Any idea who it could be? No. Alright. It's your heart.
I was asked to give this to you.
Where'd you get that?
Nimmy-a-me, the frogman's assistant.
Oh, is that what she calls herself? Well, I don't want her apology. And I don't want that locket.
No.
So when you see her next, you just give that piece of junk back to her. And tell her to stick it where the sun don't shine.
You're all heart, Tin Man.
You don't know the half of it.
Okay, well something's going on with them. Do you know anything about what's going on?
Hello again, Shaggy.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I never came back over here to talk to you.
What do you know
after
about Miss
we
Cake?
saw Cake.
She's nice. She makes this terrific pie made from blueberries.
Yep. Somebody
Blueberries?
called Cake makes pie.
They come from Munchkin country. She somehow makes them grow here. Oh, it's pretty amazing.
What happened to your stammer?
What?
When you talked about Miss Cake, your stammer disappeared.
What, stammer?
That stammer.
So, I don't, talk so good. You don't need to, make fun.
I'm not. Tell me what. I'm looking for evidence against the Frogman. Do you happen to have any lying around?
I'm looking for evidence against the frogman.
You are?
Yeah. Can you tell me anything?
No.
Come on. Don't be a sap. He's got his hooks into you somehow.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're, talking about.
It's odd that a frog has hooks, but, you know, it's weird. Right, have you met Nimmy-a-me?
Have you ever met Nimmy-a-me?
Well, I know of her.
Do you know what happened between her and the Tin Man?
Duh, it's, obvious. A love story gone wrong. I can understand what he's going through.
Alright. How do you know? Is it about Miss Cake?
How do you know what
As
the Tin
she's
Man
the only
is
other
going
person
through?
in this village.
Are you in love with someone?
No. No. Forget I said anything.
Is it one of the Gumps? Because that's the only other possibility. I don't really like that possibility.
Tell me more about Miss Cake.
Why? Is she in trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
Yes!
She's new to town. She's done nothing wrong.
She's absolutely
I'm
in trouble.
sure of that.
The Tin Man, oh sorry, not the Tin Man, the Frogman, is trying to extort 70% of her business. She's absolutely in trouble.
Your
Tell
stammer
him.
disappeared again.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Alright, so
The
now we
stammer
know
goes
it does.
away whenever he talks about Miss Cake. Interesting.
I mean, you're in love with Miss Cake.
You're in love with Miss Cake, aren't you?
No, no. Hey, why would you think that?
I mean, it's
I'm a
stupid
detective.
conclusion
I
to
know
jump
these
to.
things. And
But-
I'm not blind.
You won't you won't tell her, will you?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe
I'm
for
going
now.
over there to tell her right now. New quest, matchmaking. Alright. Have you told Miss
Have
Cake
you
how
told
you feel?
Miss Cake how you feel?
No, I can't. She's so sophisticated and what's the word? Worldly. She's traveled all over Oz. I've barely left this town. She wouldn't be interested in me.
Alright, go on, talk to her.
Go on, talk to Miss Cake. You never know, do you?
I don't know what to say to her. See, I'm not good with, talking. I never
saw
went
what you
to
were saying.
school.
Alright. So who wants to have Miss Cake and eat her too?
See you
I
around,
mean, I don't
Shaggy.
think. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. With his big long beard there, maybe he doesn't want to do that. No, Tin Man, I don't want to talk to you again. Hey, Miss
Miss Cake.
Cake.
Hi, Petra.
I'm here to tell you. I'm here to
I'm
investigate
here to
the Frogman.
investigate the Frogman. Is
Also,
there anything you can tell me?
I'm here to meddle in your love
The
life as
Frogman?
well as your
Whatever
business life.
for?
There's a chance he might be up to something illegal.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Are you sure? Why is he taking 70% of your earnings?
Who said he was?
You did. I heard you.
I
You
deny
are
that
mistaken.
categorically.
I never said that.
Why doesn't anyone ever tell me what I want to know?
I don't know. What do you think of Shaggy?
What do you think of Shaggy?
I don't really think anything. The man hardly says a word to me.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Hey, there's this. It came from Shaggy for you. No? Alright, okay. Well, I'm sorry. It doesn't actually want anything at all to do with you. So horse, do you want? No, it's for the Tin Man, but the Tin Man doesn't want it.
Sawhorse,
So we're gonna go back up and see what Nimmy says.
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
It's okay with the boss, so hop on.
I'm here to talk to you about your locket. Oh, playing Warframe again, I see.
Petra?
Miss me.
We've done most of these, but how do you know about
How do
Nick
you
Chopper?
know Governor Chopper?
Oh, it was a long time ago. It's really none of your affair.
Ah,
You got me involved by giving me that locket, so it is my affair.
It was a mistake. Just forget it.
presumably you're the Wicked Witch's assistant, was it? Worker? Whoever they said it was. But yeah. The governor won't take your locket. He'll take my locket, though, if I give it to him. Ooh.
The governor won't take your locket.
He won't.
He'll take
he
Shaggy's
say
locket
why?
as well. He said for you to stick it where the sun don't shine.
He said for you to stick it where the sun don't shine.
He
I mean, that's
really
not
said
why.
Yeah,
that. He must hate me.
he's not wishing you any goodwill, that's for sure. Nimmy and me seems to be the type who doesn't express her emotions often. But right now, she's struggling to keep a lid on them. Normally, I hate drama like this, but you never know when it can be useful.
Enough. Do you need to see the Frogman or not?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Then come with me. You know the way. Just don't say anything else.
Alright.
Petra's here to see you again.
Nimmy, what did I tell you about
sounds like a
knocking
pun name, but you
first?
can't work it out.
Oh, did I disturb you?
Since you mention it, yes.
Disturb you from what? Staring out the window, counting your money?
What's got into you, Nimmy?
Nothing. Everything's just dandy.
Nothing's got into me
What
in this
got
place
into
called
her?
Winky Country,
I
where there's a
have
man
no
called
idea.
Chopper. I'm
So,
definitely not making
Tell
innuendos
me about
there.
our operations in the Emerald City.
Oh. I've got an office set up.
I've got an office set up.
Really? Whereabouts?
Plumley Street.
A good choice. I hear that area is rotten. A perfect place to conduct our sort of business.
Perfect. Sure.
Excellent! This calls for another drink! Nimmy!
Come on.
What?
Get us 2 martinis, on the double.
Get them yourself.
Why don't you get them yourself?
Yeah.
What?
Fight back for yourself.
You heard me. Is that all I'm good for around here? Answering your door, fetching your drinks? You don't appreciate me at all.
Nimmy, please! That's not true at all.
Oh, put a
I
sock
gave
in
you
it.
that pizza party once.
Nimmy! Just a minute, I'll deal with this.
Drama. I hate drama.
Wait, I can look around here, quickly.
Still, it gives me a chance to look around.
Flowers. These flowers come from Gillican country, judging by the colour. Okay. The Frogman's got a nice view from his study. I can see the sawhorse down below. Okay, cool. Drinks. Painting. Nothing behind the painting, of course, that would be too obvious. In the chair? There's nothing hidden in the cushion of the chair. On the couch? There's nothing hidden in the cushions of the couch. Art? Not sure what it is, but I've never been one for art. Drinks? I'll tell myself, but I need to keep a clear head. Books? None of them look like they've been read. They don't look like they've been read. They don't look like they've been read. I don't really know. I mean, Petra,
I feel as light as air, like I don't weigh anything.
Can you now float up to the books? No, alright. Weigh yourself back down with a cake then.
Oof, this cake is making me unnaturally heavy. I don't think I can even move.
Yes, you can. Oh no, you can't. It's the light.
Whew, the light cake seems to counteract the effects of the heavy cake.
Alright, okay, cool. No, okay. I mean, nothing behind the painting of it. No, I know, but I'm wondering if, like, oh, this painting is magical, and there's things in there. Can I? That leaves the villa. All right. Can I put this in the couch? Oh, could I drop an obliviate pill in the drinks? Enjoy my winky time. Thank you very much, I guess. I mean, I don't really want to. Toto, do you want to come? I mean, that would be many, many miles for you to come here. I don't think it makes sense. Yes, Toto isn't around. Yeah, you can see the sawhorse down there. I don't know what I need to do. I'll see myself out. Maybe there's something else. I mean, I guess, seeing as we're matchmaking, what I could do is I can go back to the university and get a pill and give it to what's his face? Give it to Shaggy. How did I forget the Shaggy?
I desire knowledge.
Yeah. About the Munchkin place. No? Quadling Country. Is that the one?
Tell me about Quadling Country.
Save it for later.
Young lady, please swallow that pill before you leave.
Yes, I forgot about your horrible need for things. Yum, yum, yum.
Mmm, these knowledge pills sure are tasty.
They are not created for taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's fooled.
Oh, I should look in my notebook and see pills. Oh, have I not eaten the Quadling Country one? Well, you're going to find out about Quadling Country now. Pill. Here you are, Shaggy. I don't think the professor would appreciate me tossing the precious pills around town. So what? I don't care. I want him to... Alright, I'll eat it then. Okay, the southern end of Oz is Quadling Country, known for its lush forests and crystal clear lakes, prime vacation spot for city-weary citizens of the Emerald City. No, we definitely haven't seen that then. Alright, okay. Hey,
Hello
Shaggy.
again, Shaggy.
Hi.
Alright, why won't you talk to Miss Cake again?
Why don't you talk to Miss Cake again?
I told you. I never went to school. I don't know how to talk good. I bet you went to school, huh?
Sort of. I recently enrolled at the Royal University.
Okay, so you're just pointing me to the thing that I have done.
See you around, Shaggy.
Sure.
Okay. So we'll get outside and we'll go back and I'll get a different pill then. It's the what pill do you want? I desire knowledge. Vocabulary lesson.
Give
I
me
didn't
a
see
pill on
that.
basic vocabulary.
I should have.
I don't need vocabulary lessons. I already talk good.
I talk like the best of the things that I can stuff with do. No need to me word good.
These knowledge pills sure are
They are not.
What do you...
Okay. I didn't say, I mean, I should have looked at all of the options rather than thinking about, oh, what option would I use? Yeah, alright, vocabs. Hey, let me vocab you. Elocution pill or knowledge pill?
Hey, I thought about your problem.
What problem?
Just eat this pill.
Your little romantic
Have this
problem.
this
pill
strange
might
drug
help.
that I have.
What does it do?
It teaches you how to speak correctly.
It teaches? Is it from the, university?
It is.
You got it. Go on, take it.
Well, I shouldn't.
You can think of me as a teacher, if it makes you feel better.
I don't feel any, different.
Maybe it takes some time to work.
Perhaps, you're right. If
You're
the
not saying,
intent of this small pill was to add color to the gray tones of my simple life, then it has failed.
No.
My torment is far too great for such a small pill to make much of an impact, I'm afraid.
Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that?
I am merely explaining that your intentions, while good-natured, have come to naught. The delightful Miss Cake will remain forever out of my reach, though my heart cries out to her. But I do thank you, regardless, most assuredly.
I hope that these pills don't run out, because otherwise he's going to go back to a bumbling idiot. Say red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast. Yeah, go on.
Say red leather, yellow leather 3 times fast.
Whatever for?
I just want to test something.
That is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. Is it your intention to humiliate me? Prove your linguistic superiority?
Listen to the words
Saying
you're saying,
red
man.
leather, yellow leather will prove nothing. Just... Great Lurleen! My speech, it's unimpaired. What freedom this is!
Amazing!
I can verbalize, conjugate, and separate noun from verb with aplomb and grace. Words pour from my brain like golden jewels off a sparkling waterfall. Wait, was that a metaphor? I can do metaphors.
How exciting for you.
I can even do similes, analogies, or even an allegory if I so wished.
Great. Glad to hear it. Now maybe you can do something for me. Tell me about the Frogman.
Oh, who cares about the Frogman? He can keep that worthless spell.
Spell?
Ooh, what spell?
The Woodsia spell.
Woodsia?
Yes, see? Woodsia!
Okay, it levitates things. Alright.
It makes wood float. For a gump mechanic, it makes the job so much easier. But who cares about making wood float when my heart is soaring?
I'm not sure how that helps me.
I am off to sweep the fair Miss Cake off her feet. Onward!
I mean, you've
to
got
glory!
you've got no idea that she is interested in you.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
You just go in there and silently look at her. I want to go over there and see him be utterly rejected now. Learn more about the Frogman. Levitate wood, alright. Hey,
table for one?
One is such a cold and lonely number. I cast
It's the
it
loneliest
away.
number.
It shall never be uttered in my presence.
I'm sorry? Is there anything I can help you with?
Only the rest of my life.
I beg your pardon?
I can contain myself no longer. My heart is so full that it is nearly bursting.
I mean,
Miss
it's
Cake,
not.
ever since you came to this town, I have thought of nothing else but you. You are a bright ray of sunshine in a dull, gray, and featureless world. My greatest desire is to gaze upon you and become entranced in the depths of your eyes. You but need to smile upon me, and my world becomes full of color and light.
Those are some fancy words, Shaggy. That's the most you've said to me in months.
As I said, I could not contain myself.
You've been coming in here for months, and you barely say a word to me.
So
You don't know me. You
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
know anything about me.
But I do. I know I am incomplete without you. I
So,
am nothing
I've
if
created a stalker.
Stop it! Just
Great.
stop it. I think you should leave.
But dearest, why? I've just bared my soul to you.
You march
Because
in
that's
here
not
with
how
your
it
fancy
works.
words and you think you can just, what? Sweep me off my feet? Change my life? I've had enough of that foolishness back in Munchkin country. I don't need it here. Get out of here, Shaggy, and don't come back.
Yay!
Go!
Well, that worked out wonderfully. That's the last time I play matchmaker.
New quest, Match Breaker. Alright, well I still need to learn more about the frogman. Hello, Miss Cake.
Hi, Petra.
You okay? Maybe you should give Shaggy another... No, I don't want to say that, but... Alright, I'm going to
Maybe
say
you
that.
could give Shaggy a second chance.
He hasn't even had
After
a
the way
first
he
one.
treated me, I came out here to get away from men like that.
Men like what?
Men who think they can impress me with fancy words just because I'm a simple farm girl. What good is fancy talk when there's work to be done?
Alright.
Well, I've got a dash.
Alright, well I
Sure,
know that now
come
she
back
wants
anytime.
somebody who can do a thing. Hey, Shaggy.
Hello, Shaggy.
Greetings, O green-clad maiden of the Emerald City.
Maiden?
I am afraid you are not catching me at my best.
Yes, I saw what happened.
I'm afraid you witnessed a most terrible incident. My heart is split in twain. My stomach is churning. Oh, the thoughts that fill my head. So many words, and they are all useless.
You know nothing about her. You sat in the diner and eaten pie, so you know she's good at making pie, and you know she comes from Munchkin country. That's it, pretty much. What does she like? What does she dislike? What's her favourite food? Does she like making pie? Why is she making pie? Why did she come here to open a restaurant? Is it because she wanted to travel the world? I mean, talking about mountains and saying that's what we know, but do you know that? Find out about her. Don't just go, oh. I mean, who am I to be talking about this? But yeah. Alright. I'm sorry things didn't work out, even though I'm not.
Don't blame yourself. It was my own fault.
Mm-hmm.
That infernal pill! Had I not been so desperate, I would have realized the folly of such an action. If there was only a way I could forget what I learned. A way to return my speech to the oblivion where it once lived.
I was going to say, I've got the oblivion
I'll see what
pills.
I can do.
You have done enough.
Alright, tell me more about
Tell
the
me more
Woodsia
about
spell.
the Woodsia spell.
A spell used for the levitation of wood. All my gumps come equipped with it. That is why they are ranked among the best in all of Oz. I should not have shared it with you.
Don't worry, I'm licensed.
You are? Then there was no harm done.
I don't know what to do with her, though. How did you get the
How
spell?
did you get the Woodsia spell?
That is a private matter. Best not discussed.
Come on, Shaggy. I need to know.
Oh, what does it matter? My life is in ruins anyway. The Frogman gave it to me.
Dun dun dun. I mean, we knew
He
that
has
already.
access to all sorts of black market spells and artifacts.
But you're licensed. I see the certificate on the wall right there.
A clever forgery.
And now he demands blackmail money. Why did you agree to such a thing?
My business was in shambles. I could barely make ends meet. The Woodsia spell enables my Gumps to be the best in the kingdom.
Was it worth it?
No, I am forced to give most of my earnings to the Frogman. I am just as poor as before.
How do they...
Only, it's worse now.
How?
If I refuse to pay or close the garage, the Frogman will expose me.
But surely he's exposing
I'm
himself then as well. Goodbye, Shaggy.
Goodbye, Shaggy.
Goodbye to
I mean,
you as
where
well.
did you get the spell from? I guess maybe they can't tell where it came from. Yeah, have this,
Here,
Shaggy.
try one of these pills.
More pills? Have you lost your mind?
These
Pills
are
to
oblivion pills. They
make you
make you
forget
forget.
things.
Forget? They can help me forget the knowledge I have gained?
Maybe.
Yes, you'll be back to your old self.
Very well. Give them here. It surely can't make me feel any worse.
Yeah, this
Now,
is a
how
cyanide
did
pill.
TikTok do it? I want you to forget all the knowledge that elocution pill gave you.
Say red leather, yellow leather.
Say red leather, yellow leather.
Huh?
Back to square one.
Alright.
Shaggy, do you remember anything that just happened?
Wait, Miss Cake!
What about Miss Cake?
I insulted Miss Cake!
Yes, you did.
Did you?
I was not myself.
Maybe you should tell her that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Alright, let's go and talk to her. And see this clusterfuck of whatever's going on here. Man,
She
I
did
mean, I
what?
thought this was going to be the end. And
A pill, yeah.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard. A little itty pill did all that.
Made me act, funny.
Funny is right. I never heard such nonsense.
It was stupid, and, I'm sorry.
Stupid is right, but I suppose it was sweet, in its way.
I wanted to better myself.
You're not,
For you.
mad?
But
No.
it's still not.
Maybe it's the mountains. I just can't stay mad when I'm near the mountains.
You, like the
Looking
mountains?
all
Of course,
standing up
it's
straight,
beautiful up
towering
there.
over me. Here
Have
in
you
Winky
ever
Country.
seen them from above? You know, in a gump?
In a gump? No, I haven't.
We could, go for a ride
A gump ride through the mountains?
tomorrow night?
I think I'd like that.
Really? Great. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.
It's a date. And Shaggy,
Uh-huh.
when we go, we won't talk. You don't have to say a word.
I don't know that that's any better.
Miss
Hey, Miss
Cake.
Cake.
Hi, Petra.
So you got a date with Shaggy
So,
now?
you've got a date with Shaggy now.
Yes, he is kind of sweet, in his way. He works so hard and he needs someone to help him enjoy life. It's hard to stay mad at him. Just don't drug him again, okay?
Oh, huh. He told you about that.
He told me everything.
I don't
But I
think he
guess
did.
we owe you for getting us together. So you have my thanks.
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Oh, the Frogman. I almost forgot all about him.
What's his deal with you? How'd he get his hooks into you?
He saved my restaurant. Do you know how hard it is to grow munchkin food in this country? It's impossible without magic.
You seem to be doing pretty well.
You
But
mean
I'm
these
using
plants, the
magic.
garden outside, they don't grow on their own. They were all grown with a spell called Bigoth.
bigger.
It makes plants grow faster.
Yep.
I think I know where this is going. Once you started using the spell and your diner became successful, the frogman came along to demand more money.
It seemed so harmless at the time, just a little magic. But now he's threatening to expose me unless I pay him 70% of everything I earn.
Shaggy got the same deal, you know. He's in just as deep as you are.
Well, we have that in common at least.
Alright. I need proof of the
I need
frogman's
proof
deal.
of the frogman's deals. Where can I get it?
I think he keeps all his documents in his study.
I've been in his study. I didn't find any documents.
See anything. I don't know.
I know. I was there too. But when I left, I thought I heard him say a magic word.
Ooh.
Word? What word?
I think it was telepo something.
Telepo something?
Yes, I think it's part of a magic spell.
More magic. This just gets deeper and deeper.
Oh. Can I make
Well, I've
the
got a dash.
sawhorse float?
Sure,
And
come
then I
back
can
anytime.
listen to what's going on. Being right outside his window. Let me... You got anything else to say, Tin Man? Or
Looking
Shaggy
forward
Man?
to your date tomorrow?
Yes, thanks for the help.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Is that it? Alright, okay. Couple of voice lines not on there. Hey, Tin Man. Take your drink.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah.
Tell me about
So,
Nimmy and me
what's the
again.
deal with you and Nimmy M.E.?
I thought I told you to leave it. It's ancient history. She made her choice.
Alright.
We'll talk more later.
I don't want to ask you about Winkies.
If you say so.
I mean, not to get too personal, but
Sawhorse,
was that replaced at
Yeah.
all?
can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
I mean,
It's
you
okay
chopped
with
off
the
your
boss, so
arm,
hop on.
so it got replaced. And then you chopped off your other arm, so it got replaced. So did everything get replaced? Alright, Sawhorse. Time for you to go... No? Oh, yes.
It looks like the Frogman is casting a spell.
Yep.
Orchard.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it
Right.
is into the pain.
What did he say? Orchard.
Teleportrait.
Sounds like the second half of a magic spell.
Cool. Well, then I know it then. I've learned more about the Frogman. That's great. I mean, maybe what I could do is smash the window.
First Telepo, and now Orchard. Put them together and you get Teleportrait.
There we go. Woo!
That sounds like a magic word if I've ever heard one. I wonder
mean-
what it does.
Teleport sounds like a magical word as well. I wonder what it does, she says, having seen it, what it does. Oh, new quest, find proof. In we go.
Petra?
Miss me. I'm here to see the Frogman.
This way.
Are you angry still?
Petra again, sir.
Nimmy, how many times do I have to tell you to knock? Remember next time, okay?
Sure, I'll knock next time. Right on your head.
I was gonna say, your teeth out.
I've got to know what's come over her.
It's quite all right.
So, tell me about our operations in the Emerald City.
I've set up an office. I've told you that already. I've got access to a supply of drugs. Not that you've ever said anything about you wanting to be a drug smuggler. The drugs I have access to are knowledgeable drugs that are magical.
I've got access to a supply of drugs.
Really? You're getting me into the drug trade?
Exactly.
Where are you getting these drugs?
Oh, I know a
University.
supplier at the Royal University.
Kids today. Regardless, if someone has to profit from it, why not us?
Why not?
Excellent! This calls for another drink! Nimmy!
What?
Well, I'm going to have a drink even if you're not
get
going
us 2 martinis?
I don't know. Could you please shut up?
What? That was uncalled for.
Get this, open that, do this. You don't talk to me unless you want something.
That's enough, Nimmy.
Yeah, that's
Go
horrible.
jump in a lake. A lake? What am I saying? You're a frog. Go jump in a tar pit.
Lurleen, give me strength. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Yay! Now I can do teleportrait.
Teleportrait. That didn't work. Maybe I'm missing something. If there was only a way to see the frogman cast a spell himself.
You did. Alright. No, don't give this
This
to the
painting could use a little touching
I was going
up.
to say, we need to be in it. So there we go. Ha 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 ha!
There we go. Much better. Teleportrait. That seems to have worked.
Yep, now...
I better finish up and get out of here before the frog comes back.
Oh. I still need to click on things, do I? Draw. Secret, secret, secret things. They are ours now for... breaking up his drug rings.
I've hit the jackpot. Names, dates, account numbers. These files have it all.
So everybody's going down now.
That tin Seamus has got to help me now.
At no point is he a tin Seamus, but alright. We've got... How do I... Help me out? Help! Escape him? Not trapped inside a prison. Okay. Teleport in and out. No. Oh, do I have to use it on the painting?
Teleportrait.
Right, okay. Not on my
I better
side.
fix this before the frogman comes back.
I was going to say, where's our... I'm sure he won't notice having
Finished.
been painted over
Just
twice.
in time, too. The paintbrush has gone dry.
Yeah, well...
I'll just stuff it behind the couch.
I'll just leave evidence of my crime right here. Crime. I'll see myself out. Hey, sawhorse. Let's go. Now I have proofs. Frogman's file for the Tin Man. Now you can say,
I have
I've never
something I
seen
think
this,
you
and rip
want.
it up in front of me. Right?
Oh, really?
A folder of documents straight from the frogman's files.
You're pulling my leg.
No,
I'm
really.
not.
Take a look at this.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes to look these over. You weren't kidding. This is just the evidence I've been looking for. It lists names, businesses, financial transactions. No lawyer in all of Oz can defend against this. We've got him.
Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy.
You've done a good thing here today. Winky Country will be a much better place with the Frogman locked up.
Glad to hear it. Now, let's talk payment. Tell me how to get to the Keystone.
Huh? Oh, right. The Sawhorse will take you. Just tell him to take you to Winky Ravine. After you go, I'm gonna go round up a posse and go grab that frog.
But for right now, I'm just going to sit here and sip on my drink again. So I don't need to be animated in any way.
Sawhorse.
Yeah.
Take me to the deepest, darkest ravine in Winky Country.
All right, but I go under protest.
Whoop. Boink, 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 boink. All right, there it is. Oh. Oh, well. Thanks. Free the witch from the Keystone. Well, I guess that's just involves me tapping the rod on you, right? I presume this is the Keystone I was trying to find. Wonder how much it's worth. Oh dear. Such a sneeze. I'm glad you didn't get to hear that. Alright, is there anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well then, let's spirit rod this thing up. Boop! Hey, Wicked Witch!
Ha! Free at last! What's this? A waterfall. It figures I'd come back near water.
You're trapped here now.
You brought back the Wicked Witch! Boo!
Oh no, now I can't get across. Yeah, that's great, thanks.
Ha! That felt good. You, girl, you brought me back.
Yes, and the name is Petra.
Dun dun dun.
Petra, it's an honor.
It is?
For you, yes.
She's already getting on my nerves. Is there a way to put her back in the rod?
How long has it been since I died? 40 years? Is that fake wizard still in charge?
No, Queen Ozma rules Oz now.
Ozma? There's an Ozma on the throne? Imagine that. Anyway, out with it. You summoned me. What do you want?
Nothing really. What's this next bit? Nothing. I just came to free you, really. Why are you carrying an umbrella? Don't do anything funny.
Don't do anything funny.
Whatever do you mean?
I've heard the stories. You tried to take over Oz.
What do you take me for? I'm dead. What do I need to rule Oz for? Besides, you said it yourself. Ozma is on the throne. She's the proper queen. I won't move against her.
Oh, okay. Interesting. You believe in hereditary succession. Okay. Why are you carrying an umbrella?
Why are you carrying an umbrella?
I'm allergic to water. Most witches are when they get to a certain age.
No, oh yeah, okay. I read about that. That's how you died, right?
You read about it?
Every school kid knows about it.
That means they know how I died?
Pretty much.
And you're famous.
How undignified.
Alright, Dorothy Gale says hi.
Dorothy Gale says hi.
That name means nothing to me.
Really? Didn't she?
It means nothing.
Alright, I'm looking for someone.
I'm looking
Can you
for
help
someone.
me?
Someone? Who?
My brother. His name is William. I was told that you might have the power to help find him.
Well, as Witch of the West, I can tell you this much. He's not in Winky Country.
After all this time, I stopped expecting a helpful answer.
You just eliminated a quarter of your whole...
Thanks anyway.
Your whole place. Quarter of your whole land. That's great. Well, I mean, I guess you already eliminated 100% of it because you know he's not anywhere in Oz. Can you tell me what the spirit rod is?
Can you tell me what the spirit rod is?
I have no idea. For 40 years I was dead and then begged. I'm stuck in a magic rod with 3 other bickering witches.
3?
One of them was my sister, too.
So you don't know how you got in there?
No, don't know, don't care.
I freed 2 of them. Who's the 3rd?
Anyway,
I just came to free
you.
Free me? Why? Nobody owes me any favors.
Balance.
Well, it's not you that we need. It's the keystone.
This hunk of rock. What for?
I don't know.
The keystones strengthen our magical defenses.
Is that what this is? Yes, yes, I can feel it. This is powerful magic. I can feel it sustaining me.
I have to go.
Fine, fine.
Can I take the keystone? I presume this is keystone. I wonder how much it's worth. No, okay. Hey, Sawhorse.
Come on, get back over here.
Not a chance!
She's harmless.
Harmless?
I'm only gonna say this one more time. Get back here. It's time for us to get out of here.
Oh no, it's the frogman.
No, it's time for you to die.
Oh no.
Oh,
it
for
is time for you to die.
What is that?
The Wicked Witch? How fascinating. Still, that won't stop me. Petra, we could have done wonderful things. Instead, you threw it all away.
No, I did not.
Why?
What are you talking about? Ozma would kill me. Yeah, sure.
Ozma would kill me.
Ah, so you're the Queen's puppet.
No, I just said she would kill me.
It's finished, Frogman.
Jeez.
Just give up with dignity.
She would literally kill me.
Not. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Alright.
I am not without defenses of my own. Behold, the wand of Ivaldo, smuggled to me from the distant kingdom of Ev. This wand belonged to the cruel king of Ev.
Alright.
With this wand, he terrorized the land. Now, I shall terrorize you!
Alright.
A child's toy.
Impudent witch!
Okay, defeat the frogman.
You don't rule this land anymore. I'm in charge.
There's no plants around
Then
here I
it's a
can
good
make big.
thing I'm back.
Hey, Sawhorse.
You can't rule Winky Country again. You're
Now! Get him! Get him!
Is that a
Oh,
problem?
yeah, okay, kick him.
I'm gonna regret this.
Huh?
That was the only thing I could think of. There we go, that worked. I should have waited for you to finish all your dialogue, because
Good
I didn't think that
riddance.
was going to work.
Was that stupid man really in charge?
He was a criminal.
No, the real leader is Nick Chopper, the Tin Man.
Yes, I'm familiar with him. Oh well.
Why?
Perhaps one day I'll challenge his rule, but not today. Oz is in danger. I'd best meditate and prepare.
Danger?
Enemies are readying to attack us. Ruling Winky Country will mean nothing if all of Oz is destroyed.
Alright,
So, what can you do for me? That's nice of you to ask.
who's attacking
Who's
us?
attacking us?
I mean, it's the
I'm not
Phanphasms.
sure of their names, but I see men. Strong men with the heads of animals.
Phanphasms.
Is that what they are called? They have
Apparently so.
powerful magic at their disposal.
I'm working to prevent anything from happening.
Then you'd better hurry.
Alright, I have
to go.
Fine, fine.
Sawhorse.
Nice work, Sawhorse.
This whole experience has added rings to me. I'm sure of it.
Let's hit the trail.
Hey, let's hit the trail.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
So I
Alright.
did it. The keystones are active, the witches are back, and I'm going home to bed. A shame nobody knows what I did tonight. Finding the lost keystones of Oz would look great on my resume.
I mean, put it on your resume
Ozma
then.
better be grateful. This palooka stick has been nothing but... Ow! Stupid thing burned me.
Oh. How and why?
Petra.
Aggressive response. Surprised response. Cynical response. Cynical response.
I should have known you'd show up, Cutter.
That wasn't
You've
cynical.
got a lot of nerve coming back to Oz.
You have something that belongs to me.
No, I don't. I mean,
The
you.
rod? You're too late. The witches have vamoosed.
Yes, we know that. It was always our intention to free the witches. You simply did it for us.
Dun dun dun. Reply with sarcasm, with derision, or with anger. Sarcasm.
You can thank me later.
Oh, we'll thank you, all right. With destruction.
Enough of this. What do you want?
This. Ah, the energy is still too hot. There we go.
Holy Lurleen!
What?
There are moments in life that sap you over the head like a club and leave you speechless. This was one of them. That handkerchief!
Huh?
That handkerchief, Cutter! Where did you get it?
What do you
Oh
mean?
my
It's my
God.
handkerchief.
No, it wasn't! That design, that embroidery, I recognize it
I mean, I
anywhere.
did speculate
You're
wildly
making no
that it was
sense.
going to be that.
It belonged to someone else. Where did you get it? Answer me! Where did you get it?
It's just a handkerchief.
Give it to me. It doesn't belong to you.
Have some perspective. Your country is about to be destroyed.
I don't give a woozy's tail about Oz. Give me that handkerchief.
I had hoped to avoid this. You will recover.
That was a weird way to do
Your
that.
queen, on the other hand, will not.
Oh, well.
William.
I was gonna say, I
Several
mean...
hours later, I woke up and hurried to the royal palace. Something was obviously wrong.
Dun dun dun.
You. I should have known you'd foul this up.
Pleasure to see you too. Shut up. Now is not the time.
Shut up. Now is not the time.
I could have you arrested for that.
Go right ahead. Why break tradition?
What happened here?
What happened
I don't
here?
even want to say it's
Where's
a pleasure
Queen
to see
Ozma?
you.
She has been taken. I am acting as ruler in her stead.
Taken?
Good
By
old straw
who?
man.
By the Phanphasm spy.
Cutter?
Yes.
Cutter is William. William is Cutter. I did what I was asked to do.
I did what
It's
I was
not my
asked
fault
to
that
do.
you messed it up.
I freed the spirits. I reactivated the keystones. What more do you want?
Ozma gave you the rod. It was your responsibility.
Nobody told me the rod had this kind of power.
That is irrelevant.
What kind of power?
Stand
I don't even
down,
know what's
Ginger.
going on.
She is partially correct. While the rod was her responsibility, we could not predict this would happen. Regardless of who is to blame, it does not change the facts. We are at war.
Dun dun dun. War? How did Cutter do this? I need to find Cutter. It's important. I want to be paid. I need to find Cutter. It's more important than money right now.
Cutter took Ozma to Phanphasm Island.
Alright, looks
We
like
will
that's where we're
teleport
headed.
there and take them by surprise.
Bring Cutter back alive. I need to speak with him.
He's William.
Cutter took Queen Ozma prisoner and started a war. If he resists, he will die.
You cannot kill Cutter.
You can't kill Cutter.
Sympathizing with the enemy.
He has questions.
No, he knows something about my brother.
He is your brother.
We are at war, Petra. There are much greater things at stake.
Which is weird, because right at the beginning you said, oh, he looks cute, or handsome, or attractive in some manner. So, you know. How do I get to Phanphasm
How
Island?
do I get to Phanphasm Island?
You don't. Only military personnel are going on this mission.
I'm an undercover secret military operative. Yeah. Send me ahead of the armor.
Send me ahead of the army.
And allow you to foul things up even more?
I have done
How stupid do you
so
think I
many
am?
things.
Scarecrow, please. Be reasonable. I just want to talk to Cutter.
It is out of my hands, I'm afraid.
No, it isn't. You're the ruler.
This is a military matter, so Ginger is in charge.
Alright.
And I say no.
I want to... I mean, these all seem like silly things to be saying now that we already know what's going on. I want to
I'd like
re-enlist.
to re-enlist.
You what?
You heard me.
If it's the
Petra,
only way to get over there,
this
then I want to
through
get over
your
there.
head. We don't want you. We don't need you. And you will never see the inside of a uniform as long as I draw breath.
Resists making jokes about that. Alright, I want to
want
be
to
paid.
be paid.
Pay me then.
Ozma told me that I would be compensated for my work.
You have a lot of nerve.
No, I have a lot of debt. I did what I was hired to do. I finished the job. I want to be paid.
How about I don't lock you up? Is that payment enough?
No, she is correct. We asked her to do a job. It would be bad form if we did not pay her.
You can't be serious.
Would 10,000 emeralds be enough?
Yeah.
That would suit me just fine.
Ginger, pay her.
Here's your blood money.
I happen to have 10,000 emeralds just right here. Cool. Alright. So, how did Cutter do
How
this?
did Cutter do this?
The rod contained the spirits of the four most powerful witches in history.
Yes,
They
it
charged
did.
the rod with immense power, but it was useless. The witches would not allow the rod to be used for magic while they were still inside.
But they're not inside anymore.
Okay.
Yes,
So now it can
and
be
now
used.
the Phanphasms possess the most powerful magic artifact in existence. We believe this was the Phanphasms' plan all along.
It was. They told me. How come nobody saw this coming, you idiots?
How come nobody saw this coming? All we did was finish what the Phanphasms started.
We have made a gross error in judgment,
I'll say.
but it is being dealt with. Our forces are mobilizing as we speak. We defeated them once, we will defeat them again.
Dun dun dun. War?
War?
What is it good for?
A Phanphasm took Queen Ozma as hostage. There can be no doubt as to their intentions.
We are planning our strategy right now.
What is our
What
battle
is
strategy?
our battle
Tell
strategy?
me, person who...
Our battle strategy,
say.
Petra? I believe that's classified military information.
But I
And
wanna
you are not
know.
military. Or had you forgotten?
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Follow Cutter to Phanphasm Island. I can't go and see Dorothy. Can I look at the picture? Show me Ozma.
Show me Ozma. Nothing.
Okay.
Of course she'd shield herself from this kind of thing.
Oh yes, I'd forgotten about that. So we cannot see what's going on there. William?
Show me William, my brother. Nothing.
Show me Cutter.
Nothing at all.
Alright, leave me alone. No. Hello, Lion. What are you doing here? Alright, no, Lion, tell me stuff.
Lion?
Petra, how delightful it is to see you.
Did you
Button
change...
it, Furface. What are you doing here?
Did you change
I
his
was just
name
paying
legally?
my friend the Scarecrow a little visit. I wanted to see if he could use my services in our time of strife.
That would be interesting. Because you changed his name by deed poll, even though he didn't consent to it because he was a little kid, now you can't spy on William because William doesn't exist. What sort of services did you offer the Crowman?
What sort
Scarecrow.
of services did you
Crowman.
offer the Scarecrow?
Invading another kingdom is a legal minefield. The Scarecrow has an amazing mind, but he is ignorant to the finer details of the law.
What kind of fine details?
Treaties, disagreements between various parties, unfair discrimination, and so on. Boring, but necessary.
I'm sure.
Unfair discrimination?
Unfair discrimination?
I don't know what you were saying about that.
What does that mean?
Many are pushed out of important positions due to some trumped-up charge or another. I step in to ensure justice is done.
In other words, he helps corrupt government officials keep their jobs.
Oh.
I feel dirty having this conversation.
I'm going to take you
I'm still
down
gonna
one
take
day.
you down one day.
Petra, I really must protest at this unwarranted vendetta you have against me.
You tried to kill me
It
at
is
the beginning of the
amusing, I
game.
admit, but it is slowly getting tiresome.
Why don't you
Why
just
don't
get
you
ass?
just get out of here?
Yeah, leave.
Under most circumstances, I would love to. But with the lockdown in effect, I'm just as trapped as you. No matter. The invasion will begin soon and we will be free to go.
Goodbye.
Can I not leave this
Until
place?
we speak again.
Alright, can I go down to the dungeon? Is TikTok down here? It's locked. Maybe I can get in the same way I get out. No. I'm not going to use magic to do it. Oh. Hey there, TikTok.
TikTok.
Petra,
You're about
this
to be
palace
shut down
is under
on
lockdown until further notice.
the 19th.
Remain inside the palace.
Alright. Why the lockdown?
Why the lockdown?
Our strategy is to take the Phanphasms by surprise. We cannot let news of the coming invasion leak out of the palace.
But if nobody can get in or out. Nice job guarding me, Metal Mouth. I
Nice job
escaped.
guarding me, Metal Mouth.
I have learned from my lapse in judgment. It shall not happen again.
I need to get to
I
Phanphasm
need to get
Island.
to Phanphasm Island.
Only military personnel are allowed on the upcoming mission.
That's it? There's no way I can hitch a ride.
Negative. Only government representatives are authorized to visit an enemy in wartime.
I'm a government representative.
Representative? What's that?
Before invasion, an ambassador can be dispatched to conduct peace talks with an enemy.
Alright, looks like I am the one. Become an ambassador. Who is the current
Who's the
ambassador?
current ambassador?
No one currently holds that position.
Is that so?
Well, now I do. Alright, see you
See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
Alright, okay. Sorry about this. I think we've got another 2 hours or so of this left. Maybe it's less than that, I don't know. But I think we're gonna end it today there. Even though I thought we were gonna be able to finish it all off today. And usually I would do a 4-hour stream sort of thing, but I think I'm gonna have to end it early. Because of yesterday's horribleness, that means I have to do more things now to get stuff ready. So I'm not going to have enough time to do this and finish the end of the game. What a shame. Still, I still hope that even though we're ending early, you have had fun here today. Because you know what? It doesn't matter how long you've been here for. It doesn't matter whether you're here live and in person, or if you're here later on the VOD. The fact that you were here for any amount of time means that I appreciate you. You're amazing. Never let anybody tell you anything different. We will be back tomorrow, or at least that is the plan, where we'll be doing more Fallout 4. Oh, Fallout London, not 4 London. And Fallout 4 as well. It's almost 10 years old now. It's 10 years old, I think... later this year, I believe, or early next year. Oh, it's coming up soon. Fallout 4's 10th anniversary, which is, not great, because it means time is marching on and I'm getting ever older. But still, that's the way it goes. Still, I hope you will be back tomorrow to see us do some more Fallout London. See what's going on there. Because, as you know, I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun and stay your unique, amazing, inimitable brand of weird.